Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Wonderful to see everybody. So first of all, tomorrow, our good friend Reb Samet is having something exploratory done. So let's have him in mind. Yoel ben Frumet. You should have a refuah shalem and b'seich shecher Yisrael. Also, I'm very proud of the olam we raised, and I sent in already almost $3,700 for Bikur Chaylim. So for such a small olam, to give $3,700, I think is very, very beautiful. So thank you very, very much. Of course, if anybody didn't participate yet and they want to, I don't mind making a second mailing. You know, mailing by me is not such a hardship. I have a relationship with the stamp costs money. Yeah, you see, I want to show you something. I have such a relationship with the post office that I always have in my wallet, I always have in my wallet stamps, always. So it doesn't scare me. It makes the wallet less fat, so I don't mind if somebody wants to give money for Bikur Chaylim or any other tzedakah, then I don't mind spending the stamp. I have given to the post office for sure over $1 million, for sure. The amount of tapes and CDs that we sent out, for sure $1 million. I've also given to the Verrazano Bridge $1 million. I was on that bridge. I was on that bridge when nobody else was on it. I was on it because I went to my share. I went on it in 150-mile winds. There was one time, there was a huge line. What happened was that there was a big ice buildup, and then there was a hot day. And they weren't allowing anybody up on the top of the bridge because they were afraid that icicles would fall off the towers and mamish be harpoons. So anyway, I remember that day I had to get to a levaya. So I had cards. In those days I had really special cards because after 9/11, they made me a clerical emergency responder. I had some real choshev cards. So I flashed my card to the policeman. He says, "Rabbi, I can't stop you with this credentials. I can't stop you. But I don't know if I would go on that bridge. If icicle comes down, it's going to go right through the top of the car." And he convinced me. He convinced me not to go on, you know. But anyway, let's see what else. I'm recording now because we have a chok tonight after the daf. So also I want to say that Thursday we're starting Bava Basra. As a matter of fact, we were scheduled to go up to the country on Thursday, and I spoke with my wife, and I said, you know what, we're starting Bava Basra. I want to be here. Of course, we're going to have a big screen throughout the summer, but I want to be here, so we're going to stay over Shabbos specifically in order that I should be here for the first few days to start Bava Basra with everybody personally. I'm really hoping that some people would think two things. I know there are people that learn daf. I wish they would support our shir. I'm not saying that they should leave their own shirim, but I wish they would support it even for review. We should have a minyan of people coming down to the daf. It would be mechazik the olam so much. That's number one. Number two is we're dedicated by the Fisher family, Ilu Nishim Spasi Bas Robert Shlomo ben Abraham Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, Ilu Nishim Shlomo ben Mordechai, Lefu Shalem Fel Yom Moshe Mechai Sarah, for the schus of Abraham and Yom ben Shlomo Yudis, by Yol Klugman and family, and Lefu Shalem for Meir ben Chai Sarah. So we start the fifth parak of Gittin. Hanizakin, by damages. So there are three classes of real estate: Idyas, Baininus, and Ziburius. Now, they're all the same value, but Idyas is a garage in Borough Park. Baininus is a house in Kensington. Ziburius is an apartment in the bad section in Harlem. There's good sections in Harlem, but the bad sections. They're all worth the same amount of money, but one is Idyas, one is Baininus, and one is Ziburius. So, Hanizakin, by damages, Shaman Lahem Be'Idyas. The evaluation is from the best quality real estate. Ubal Chayiv, a creditor collects Baininus, from the intermediate stuff. Uksuvas Isha, for the ksuva of a woman, it's Beziburius. It's the lowest level. Rameir disagrees. Rameir says the ksuva is also a debt. So Rameir Aimer, af ksuvas isha bebaininus. The ksuva of a woman is also baininus. You can't collect from mortgage property. That means, if let's say, let's take for example that Reb Elia owes me $10,000. Now he has to pay me $10,000 worth of baininus. But Reb Elia doesn't have any baininus. But he sold baininus to Pesach after the loan. So Pesach knew, he made a title search, and he knew that I had a lien on it. But I can't take that's called Nechasim Mishubadim. I can't take Pesach's baininus if Reb Elia has Ziburius. So ein nefram min Nechasim Mishubadim, you can't collect from mortgage property when Reb Elia still has any property, any free property by the debtor himself, even though it's Ziburius. And ein nifram nichse yisaimim, a person can't collect from the property of orphans, ela min Ziburius, only from the least of the choice property. We want to thank everybody for joining us. Reb Chananya ben Akash, Amaratza Kadosh Baruch